Welcome to part 2 of the Moai 3D Basics tutorial. Today we are going to take a look at this 3D tank, isolate certain areas of the model, and break down how it was created. So, in 3D modeling, even things that look complex can be broken down to something very simple. Look at these wheels. They're basically cylinders, right? See if you can spot some of the techniques from the first tutorial. Let's hide all these pieces and we'll take a look at this chunk here. It's as simple as making a circle, extruding the circle, running a chamfer to get that outer edge. And now to create this inset, I simply select the model, select the face, Control C, Control V to paste the duplicate. So see, I have this duplicate. I can shrink it down, extrude it out, and now we've created a separate piece that we can now use our Boolean techniques with. Select that edge, run a fillet, and now take that piece and insert inside the original solid. Select both, run a Boolean merge. There we go. Let's go back now and take a look at the wheels again. So that's how we created something similar to this highlighted portion, right? Where it scoops inside. On the back, we have a little bit more complicated stair step so that the wheel can like set inside the tracks. There's a couple ways to make this. You could simply copy and paste, scale, and extrude out these various pieces. But to introduce another tool to you, let's look at a different way we could make that back side of the wheel. Make our circle again, extrude it out. What we can do is grab our polyline tool. So in the side view, draw out the profile of the more complicated stair stepping that we'd like to see with a 2D polyline. So I can grab this and then maybe we run some fillets, something like this. All right, so now if I move this 2D shape that I've created so that it's inside of the solid, let's go look at another view. You see how it's centered up on the wheel? Okay, so with our shape positioned correctly, we come over to the Construct tab and select Sweep. Up at the top right, if you remember, it will give us instructions. Select Profile. Our profile is the shape that we've drawn. Now it says Select Rails. Now the rails are what we're going to sweep or drag the profile along to create a 3D shape. And the rail that we want to select is the edge of this circle of this cylinder. So if I click on this and then I click again, I'm able to select that edge, which is a continuous circle, right? Come up to the top right and click Done. And look what happens. It has taken this profile and it has swept it along the circle's edge that we selected, the rail, all the way around and created this new solid. Let me move the solid out so you can see it. Look on the inside. See, it's followed the exact contours of the original profile that we created here. We're going to use this new solid that we created to Boolean merge with this original piece. And that's going to allow us, once we delete out these pieces, to create the more complex inside of the wheel. And just like we learned from the first tutorial, any of these edges can still be filleted or chamfered. I could add a chamfer here. I could add a fillet here. Whatever you want to do. Well, would you look at that? This tutorial's already done, but that's okay because I got another one coming out. The next tutorial, we're going to take a look at the front side of the wheel, and I'm going to show you a really quick way that you can make these spokes. And that tool that we are going to learn in the next video gets used in several places around this tank 3D model, including how I made the tank treads. So stay tuned for that. If you appreciate the content here, you know what to do. And hey, until next time, be good to each other, be kind, bye-bye.